Hello, I'm Carmen Bruni,
My name is Bernard Conrad.
and right now, today, we're going to add an exam, and we will add a question page to that exam, based on working off the work from the previous videos. So we're currently on the Math Exam Resources Wiki main page. We're logged in, and right now we're going to go to the course that we just created, which was Math 437, and we also updated the exam template page, which we'll see where that comes in a minute. So on here, now that we're logged in, we can see the create a new exam page. So here is where we will need to enter our new exam. So here I've opened the exam. The exam is a December 11th, 2006 exam. So I will type in December 2006. Is it here?
Notice the space and follow this name information.
That's right. So here we've capitalized our months, and we have a space or an underscore, either way is fine, and then the year 2006. Then we'll click create exam page. Okay. Here is there's nothing really here. So as you can see, the page that it's created looks really small, but there is a lot actually on here going on. So I will save the page.
So this now uses the information that we handed it. It knows that it is a 437 exam, so it can put that in the title. It knows it's December 2006 exam. It can put that in the title, and it also puts the link to the exam PDF that the math department provides.
That's right. So now I'm hovering over to the PDF link right now. If you look in the bottom left, it says math.ubc.ca/ugrad, and if I click on this, it now knows that this is the correct page. So as you can see here, it'll take me to the correct page. So before, if we didn't tell it that it was 437 plus 537, the wiki doesn't know what the link to this page is. But now that it does that, every time we add a new exam, the math department will follow this naming scheme, and we will follow the same naming schemes of the math department.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now the exam page is created, but it doesn't have any questions yet.
Yes, so there's nothing really on here. So there's a lot of flags and this exam creation tool, but nothing really. There's nothing. There's no content. This is all just automatically generated. Now we're going to want to add a question page. So now I'm going to go back to the exam and look. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions. So this is an 8-question exam. There's there's kind of a multi-part question, but we're going to answer it so we'll just make this an 8-question exam. So what's our question naming scheme now? So again, everything else this is all pre-populated stuff. Everything up to question, and now we need to know what to type in as the question number. So your gut reaction might be just to type in 1. And in this case, it probably won't matter, but in general, we want to type in 0, 1. And the reason why we want to type in 0, 1 is because our next question functions need to know that the 0 is first.
We just want to have a predictable naming of the questions so that we can more easily access it later.
That's right, and sorting is important.
Sorting is important.
So this is why 0, 1 is better than 1 for us, because it'll know that 0 doesn't do anything.
So it is question space 0, 1 space. If there's A, B, C, then it would follow another space bracket A.
Space bracket A, or whatever. So every question is a little different, right? So you have to make sure you look at your exam and follow the naming scheme on there. So for us, it's just 8 questions. So question space 0, 1, and that's it. And we will create our question page. Okay. So now again, when you create your question page, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff. Again, a lot of comments, a couple of flags, which we'll talk about in a later video, a spot for tags, and then the template, the MER question page template. For now, we're not going to touch anything. We're just going to leave it as is, and we'll save the page. When we save the page, this will come up. So this is a default page here that we haven't touched. Okay.
And this again reads all the information that it currently can. It's Math 437. It knows its exam name. It knows its question name. But everything else is just
blank. That's right. So like if we click on show, it'll just show, and then all of these are blanks. So the red means that the page doesn't exist yet. So we'll get to this in a later video. Yeah. For now, I'm going to add one more question page so that we can see the linking, and then afterwards, off camera, we'll add the other we'll add the other ones. So again, it's a little bit monotonous, but you do have to add them all manually like this. So question 02, create question page. Save page. And there we go. So that's question 02. So now notice that we have a previous question button. So now if I click on previous question, the wiki doesn't break, I should get to question 1. And I do. Okay, and that's how we add questions to that. Oh, I guess I want to show one quick thing back in the main page. So notice that as we're adding questions are now being populated here as well. And then down below we can see that we have 2 questions now that need content, hints, and solutions. Again, we'll talk about these in a little bit later, but you can start to see how this is getting populated. Okay, great. So thank you very much for listening. In the next video, we will talk about adding content.